Hello everybody. So today we are going to conduct experiment on scratch tester. So basically what is scratch tester we have to know. The purpose of this machine, this equipment scratch tester is to determine the extent of adhesive forces on specimens. So the specimens may be coated specimens or without coating also. So and so this is the equipment we are having. So this is the data acquisition system and this is the specimen unit. So this is the specimen which is held within this fixture, and this is the indenter which is going to indent, which is going to mark the scratch on the surface of the specimen, and this is the transducer which senses the scratch marks, and this is the assembly for holding the transducer, and this is the data retrieving unit, the computer having the software that takes the data and shows us the graph. So let us begin with the software. So this is the Windowcom 2010. So this software we have to open the wizard. Now we have to make some preliminary settings. So we have to know that. So first of all you have to press this press button. So let it turn black. Now it is in ready condition. So before starting anything you have to ensure that this lever, this is pulled towards scratch. Yeah. Now this set number of scratches. So we can set the number of scratches we require. So suppose we are looking for making 3 scratch marks. So let it be 3. Okay. Now we have to select the load range. So we have turned it to 200 Newton because we have used a transducer of capacity 200 Newton. Now we have to press this apply range setting button. Then we have to go to this transfer setting to controller. Yeah. So this is for the graph part. Again we go to settings. Yeah. Now we have to set the load type. So there are 2 categories of load type. One is constant and another is ramp. So what is constant load? Constant load means the load, the indenter load, which is nothing but the normal load which applies on the specimen, that remains, that is equal to the entered value of the load, and that remains constant throughout the scratch length. And the ramp load implies the indenter applies normal load on specimen, which is nothing but the start load value entered in the screen, and it travels the entire scratch length with the speed value that we enter. Speed value here we have set 0.20 mm per second, and gradually it increases the normal load at the loading rate entered. So loading rate we have set it at suppose 2 newtons per mm. And this stroke, it implies the length of the scratch. It is in mm. So we have set it at 3. That means 3 mm scratch length. So we are setting it at 10. Let it be 10. Scratch offset implies it is the gap between 2 consecutive scratch marks. So we are putting it at say 1 mm. Yeah. So our convention is ready. So we are going for ramp loading, and the scratch speed is at 0.2 mm per second, and the loading rate would be 2 newtons per mm. Start load would be 20 newtons, and the scratch length or the stroke, it would be 10 mm, and the distance or the gap between two consecutive scratch mark would be 1 mm. That means the scratch offset. So this is the overall setting. Now we will go to transpose settings to controller. So we will insert the file name here. So let it be say trial 1. Yeah. Now we will start. Yes. So after pressing the start, it immediately starts, and the indenter, it begins to move down towards the surface of the specimen. So this is the specimen. The surface of the specimen. Now as it touches the surface of the specimen, the graph starts developing. So you are seeing two graphs are trending. One is representing, the red one is representing the normal load, and second one, the blue one, is representing the traction force. Traction force is nothing but the load at which the indenter is traveling on the surface of the specimen, that is while marking the while indenting the scratch. So it is more like the phenomenon of dry friction, where the formula, that means F is equal to mu r, that applies. So similar to that, here F would be the tractional force is equal to the coefficient of traction into the normal load. Our data collection is over. Now we'll retrieve the file where the data is stored. So let us go to this view file menu, then open the file. So we have saved the file with the name trial 1. So we'll open it. Yeah. So afterwards, this file and this graph is being observed now. So this is the graph. This is for normal load and the tractional force in newtons and coefficient of friction versus the stroke, that means the scratch length in mm. So through this we can know the coefficient of friction, the tractional force and normal load. We'll generate such data, and finally we'll send it to you, such data, graphical data or the numerical data, and finally you have to plot the graphs and you have to submit. Thank you.